What's goody?
Welcome back, chat.
What's going on? Uh,
Yeah,
Flick Filter Nation. Uh, Welcome to
greetings.
another honest review. I'm Big Diesel,
And I'm Coach.
and today we're doing
Weapons.
dun dun dun.
Yes, we are reviewing the movie called Weapons.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah, I didn't know that was in this
Crazy. Yeah, you definitely
movie.
were very vocal about not wanting to see it. But look, we're here.
Yeah. I was doing the same thing with Long Walk.
Yeah,
You were I was kicking and screaming towards the theater. But,
yeah.
Here I am.
Here I am.
For
once
you,
again.
for the fans, for the fans, because I love y'all. I sacrifice my mental sanity to watch these movies. I watch the movies that I don't want to. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. But anywho, we're talking
I
about
know you
Long
are.
Walk.
Long Walk.
Well, no, we're talking about weapons. See, you messed me up.
You got a weapon on there.
Oh wow, look, that's crazy. Crazy. We were talking about weapons. See, you mentioned Long Walk. Now I'm thinking Long Walk, and we were talking about weapons.
You always overthinking. Come on.
It's not overthinking. You planting things in my mind. Anywho,
Are you pulling up the cast?
oh no, I already got it. This is a movie written and directed by Zach Krager. You might know him
I don't.
from. Uh, he was one. He directed Barbarian, which came out a few years back.
Didn't see it.
I did see it. Thought it was good.
With the Skarsgård.
Yes, with Bill Skarsgård. Skarsgård or Skarsgård?
It's Skarsgård.
Okay. So, yep, he's definitely a horror director, and he's at he's got two down at this point. But prior to
Got
Barbarian,
Thanos and the Silver Surfer and Wong in it.
yes, but prior to Barbarian, sorry, I was trying to get the build up.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. He directed and he starred in Miss March. He actually was an actor for a while. He was he was on YouTube, part of Whitest Kids You Know. I don't know if you heard of him. Him and Trevor Moore. I don't know if you heard of them, but
Trevor Nolan.
different Trevor.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were like in a comedy troupe sort of thing, and they both co-directed that movie, which came out way back in 2009. But now he's in the horror lane, and I think he's been doing well for himself. Yeah, Barbarian, that was a hit, but Weapons is, to me, it's an even bigger
It's
hit.
the Bicep theory.
Yes, yeah, to an extent, but it's definitely had a lot of buzz. Like, I don't know what the box office has been so far, but it's definitely made a lot.
That narration in the very beginning is like very creepy.
Yeah,
And I've seen also a lot of people breaking down all the, you know, significance with the time every, you know, time and everything like that. So, it's
oh, the time, oh, like the time of day or the night when they
yeah,
appear. Oh yeah.
yeah.
hmm
So
So what is the premise now that we've kind of?
it's that whole narration of
Oh well, yeah, the kids. So you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Last night at 2:17 a.m., every child from Mrs. Gandy's class woke up, got out of bed, went downstairs, opened the front door, walked into the dark, and they never came back.
Dun, dun, dun. I think they did it better.
Everyone was pretty. Anyway, so yes, basically this whole class disappears from one class in this entire school, and it's very mysterious. They just all walk out of the house and they disappear, and the whole town is questioning, what happened. And
And why this class?
Why
Why,
this class?
this school? Why at that time? So it's kind of got some mystery in it, some detective stuff in it, thriller, horror, all that stuff.
even some comedic moments.
Yeah, yeah, definitely some comedic moments.
It is funny that Zach Cregger has a background in comedy because you can definitely see that from
Yeah,
certain like moments in the movie, and even like there's a lot of physical comedy along with the horror, I guess.
yeah,
Um, but it is an interesting concept. I feel like it's one of those where like you don't really you don't get a movie like that, and the way it was executed, I think, is probably why it is pretty unique because you have your lead character essentially it's Julia Garner. She's if you had to pick one lead, it'd probably be her because
it was her classroom.
it was her classroom. She's the teacher. She's the one under so much scrutiny, and it's like following. It starts off following her point of view, but then it jumps to the different point of views of the
Yeah, doesn't
various
it?
people.
Isn't it like it's like separated with different. Yeah, like broken up.
It is broken up into
Yeah.
different parts, and
Yeah.
it basically is like the different POVs from the different characters. So you have Josh Brolin. He's one of the parents, and he's very accusatory towards Julie Garner's character. And then you have Alden Aaron. I can never pronounce his name right. Aaron Wright.
Aaron.
Anywho, who's a police officer. He was also in the Han Solo movie. He played Han Solo.
Yeah.
He's also been in he was in Oppenheimer. He's been in some stuff. He was in and he was in Ironheart recently. So he's been in some stuff.
Some good, some bad.
Anywho, did you watch Ironheart? But
Spoilers.
we have Austin Abrams. He's been in Euphoria. Benedict
Justin
Long.
Long.
Justin Long's in there?
Yep.
I did not know he was in there. Who is he? Oh, I guess he is. Gary. Who's Gary? Dang, I did not realize he'd be in some stuff. See, Justin Long is one of them. He'd be popping up and it's like, Justin Long. He's probably about to have a terrible time in this movie.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that was him in there. Now I gotta watch it again. But yeah,
My fault.
you had
I'm good.
Sarah Paxton. You got some really good actors in this
Yeah,
thing.
some good ones.
Yes. So, it jumps from the different POVs as all these characters are like connected in various ways, and then you just kind of see everything unfold and figure out exactly what happens. It is kind of wacky at parts, but I think that's kind of the fun behind it. It is tense. You do like there's certain parts where you're like, oh, that's how that connects to this thing. And then we saw this moment earlier, and then it re-shows the moment again from somebody else's point of view, which I think is really cool. So I'm gonna stop talking, but
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah. So basically, that's the gist. You're trying to find out what the heck is going on, pretty much. So yeah. So there's kind of like, I guess the question is, should Christians see this? I think that's the overwhelming question. Should we see these films, especially us, like even people who we do this for a living? So
yeah, a living of yes, we live to see these movies. I'm messing with you.
That's fun.
Yes. So, that is a great question. I'm not stalling. I'm just coming up with my answer.
Joseph Stalin.
You think that? No. See, no. We're not doing this today. I'm not gonna. It's never a yes or no type of.
It
For
is.
me.
It's very creepy. It's very creepy, especially the like antagonists.
Yes, which
They are very creepy.
yeah, I don't want to go into the specifics yet, but there is a level of witchcraft. In
You need allergy medicine.
you're funny. Yeah. So, spoiler alert, because I feel like
need to get that checked out.
spoiler alert. There is like at this point, if you don't want to hear anything about
We're doing
us
this
about the
now?
movie- well, no, because I'm not trying to spoil the actual thing, but in order to answer the question, because like you were saying, this movie is dark in a sense of like I would say it's as bleak as certain movies, but there is a level of like some supernatural stuff going on.
So
And
just
a
leave it
lot
at
of
that,
violence.
and we'll get to the spoilers later.
Oh, okay, we can do that. So there is a level of supernatural stuff going on, a level of like there are some graphic, violent moments in there. I would
Yeah.
say it's like consistent throughout the movie, but there are definitely some moments where you're like, oh, that was kind of rough, and even just the way, like, the heaviness of like looking at it from.
I think it's more suspenseful than actual scary.
Yeah, I think that's. I could argue that about a lot of horror movies, to be honest, but
Yeah.
they're the
But what makes a good horror movie? I would say,
well we
you know.
I don't know. Did we actually answer your question yet? If Christians should see it,
No,
I think
you were
it-
dancing around it.
I was kind of dancing around it. So I would say you have to have discernment, like with anything. Like if you feel like God's telling you, no, this ain't for me.
Saying it.
Don't see it.
Saying it.
Don't see it. I'm just gonna say, don't see it. If you feel
Even that gut feeling, you may not call it, Holy Spirit or whatever, or discernment, but if you see the trailer and you're like, yeah, probably not.
Yeah. I would just say when I saw it, I didn't feel like, oh man, this was bleak. Like I think I felt like it was gonna be honestly darker than and then it was when I saw it, and maybe that's just because of I don't know the world we're in and the level of
I mean, it's
darkness
dealing
I've
with
seen.
kids.
Yeah. Me,
Definitely.
from looking at it from an educator standpoint, I feel like I
It hits
empathize.
close.
It did hit close to home, in certain ways. I'm like, man, I would hate to be that teacher, and the town definitely did look at her in a certain way. But you also looking at it from
A parent's point of view, too.
parents' point of view, you could see why they would be upset with her.
Yeah.
Even though it's like there's nothing that pointed to her from a logical standpoint of like how this one woman could have done this, but it's still very heavy, and it's still like, dang, what would you do as a parent in that moment, or what would you do being one of them? So I definitely could see why they would react a certain way, and even looking at it her point of view, like wanting to know what happened, because she was very concerned. But I think I would say, and she definitely wasn't like a perfect character, but something I realized in the movie was because of the one. So this is kind of a spoiler. Well, I don't know how much of a spoiler it is, but there's one kid who,
Okay. I think I know where you're going.
yeah, that she tries to like connect with and like try. Well, it is one of the kids in the class.
Yeah.
And she's trying to like reach out to him, and everybody's telling her not to.
Right.
And so her it's almost like she has this obsession trying to like reach out to him, but it's like, is that for his sake, or is it for yours, and you wanting to, I guess, either not feel as guilty, because she does want to know what happened, but a lot of her obsession is like with this kid at first, and wanting to meet up with him. Yeah. I probably still didn't answer. I think I did answer the question to an extent. But like with anything, use discernment. there is, I would say though, I mean, even with certain movies that you consider dark or demonic, I feel like there's certain lessons you can take from them, or a lesson that some I could pull from it and be like, hey, this is something I got from it, even if you don't want to watch the movie yourself.
I think that's with anything though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is this scary? Like scary, or is it like most? I feel like most films like that say, "Oh yeah, I'm a horror." It's usually just jump scares and you know. What did you think? Like, was it more suspense than actually scary?
There are a few jump scares.
Sometimes movies use the jump scares a little too much, and it's like, okay.
I don't think it used it too
I don't
much,
think so. Yeah.
but there were some. Like
Yeah, they were some. Yeah.
there were some, and it. I wouldn't say it was scary throughout. I think I like that about
It was
Zack
just
Snyder's
very
movies.
creepy. Very creepy.
It was creepy because
Unsettling.
unsettling is a good word. You can never feel like you can just relax during the movie.
Yeah.
Like there's always like this feeling of like, okay, this person may end up being, some may be up with them because it's like, okay, if these kids can walk out at any moment, and then you start seeing things unravel with some of the adults, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is wild.
Yeah. So, anywho, we got to the point of it, so what's the verdict?
What's the verdict?
What's the verdict? How did you feel about this film?
I actually thought it was really good. I would say though, without spoiling the ending, I felt like the ending was a little rushed, even though like it's not a short movie, but I felt like the way it was like so much build up to
So anticlimactic.
a little bit. I wouldn't say like completely anticlimactic, and I wouldn't even say the ending was bad. But I feel like because it had such a great setup, it was like, dang, you didn't even really explain the motivation behind why this was happening, or like why you were doing this to begin with. It was just like, so you're evil. You just like messing with kids. This is the and then again, I mean, again without getting into too much of the spoiler, it's like not every villain needs a super explained backstory, but you need to know their motivation. Like I hate to compare it to
I agree.
I hate to compare it to like Sinners, but even with Sinners, you get the villain's motivation.
Yeah.
You know what he wants to do.
Yeah.
You don't have a super elaborate backstory, but he has a little. They do give a little bit of his
Yeah,
backstory,
yeah.
just enough.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like the villain, great performance, in Weapons, definitely creepy and all that. And it was like, I guess even believable, but I feel like it's one of those. I feel like it would stick with you even more if you knew their
Why?
why.
The why,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if the point of it was to, there wasn't a why, then I feel like you could have at least made that more clear. Because that wasn't really what I was getting from it, from having such a good setup.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would you rate it?
I'd probably give it 4. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd give it 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really, really cool the way it was structured. I really enjoyed that. The the story itself was really good, even though it did hit home in certain areas. But while the ending wasn't like the best, I thought it was still solid in a way. But yeah, I'll give it 4.
Okay.
For sure.
I
There were
didn't
like,
see it.
yeah, dang, what?
Yeah. Well.
Crazy. The way you was talking about it, you was like,
Right.
you must have read the whole synopsis. You must have watched like 27 YouTube videos breaking it down.
Maybe. But yeah. Anyway. So.
Shame.
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 If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
So let's get into spoilers. So we're gonna get into spoilers.
It was a witch. It was the wicked.
Dang, that was quick.
Yeah, it's funny I'll get the reference.
But yeah, so if you have not seen it, thank you for watching our video. Come back when you have seen the rest of it. And yeah, so we're gonna get into spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Ready.
And go.
So, yes. So Thanos was there.
Yeah, he came in and said, "I am inevitable," and then Julia Garner was like, "I am the Silver Surfer."
And then one was
Like, how many people did you bring?
oh man. Yeah, we're Marvel nerds.
Who you call? Wait, who you calling we?
We.
What do you mean by we?
We.
We.
We the
You
people.
speak French?
We the people. But anywho, yeah, man. What was that witch's name?
I don't even know. What was
Like,
her?
what's her actress?
Mama or Grandma? What was her
She was
name?
creepy. She was creepy.
What was her name?
Listen.
What was her? I'm scrolling all the way down. What was her name? Yeah. When you find out, yeah, I'm scrolling through this and I do not. Are they like hiding it on purpose?
Probably.
That's weird.
Is she not on there?
I think she is, but I don't see it. Is it Gladys?
Yeah.
It might be Gladys.
No,
It-
no, Kylie Scusser.
I don't know why I do not see her on here.
Dum dum dum. Oh, Amy. No, it is Amy Madigan.
So yeah, that's Gladys.
Yeah, Gladys.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gladys. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
So yeah, she was again. It was very like clear from what I was hearing.
Clear.
Like they didn't really hide it that one.
So that's the thing. I don't, and I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was intentional because even earlier in the movie, where you see like somebody that was like, oh, this woman, she's with them and she's like with the family, and she looks really. She stands out because she's got the colorful wig and
Yep.
the makeup and all this stuff. She looks very eccentric. They're planting those seeds for you to know that, yeah, it's this woman. Something's up with her.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were trying to make her the mystery of it being her. I think there's more so of how is more so the mystery, not what.
Okay. Good.
I think that's what they were
Or
trying
who.
to go for. Or who or what? Yeah, I think it's how is more so what they were trying to unfold, like peel back the layers, which is why I feel like it would have been more interesting if they gave you more motivation. And she did. I think the kid also was bullied, so maybe that was
Yeah.
part of it that they, and maybe that's why. I do feel like that was a good part of it, but the way she messed up even the parents. It was like I don't see. I feel like the kid, her grandson being bullied was like a surface level thing in her mind, which like I'm gonna use this as a way to basically wiggle my way in.
Yeah, that's so intense. Like them, like stabbing their own face.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hmm.
You see why I didn't see it.
Yeah, yeah. But
But it had to be satisfying when they just tore her to pieces.
Yeah, that was crazy. They tore her to pieces.
But yeah, anywho,
Anywho.
that all we're gonna say?
I mean, yeah. I ain't got too much more to add. I'll just say, at this point, it's been out in theaters for a while, but we gave y'all a review, so
Appreciate you staying to the end.
appreciate y'all staying.
Road to 100 subscribers. Please tell your mama, your auntie, your Gladys.
Not your Gladys. Oh my goodness. If you have a Gladys, well, actually no. That's
I don't even think they were related.